Welcome, everyone, to episode 49 of the Over the Line podcast on the Degenerate Sports Network. Tonight we have Final Four. We have a whole bunch of stuff that we're betting on, but we have Final Four, golf, basketball of NBA, hockey, lacrosse, MLB, just everything you can think of. So we'll go ahead, get into that. Anything from last weekend that you guys are upset about or happy that hit? Anything?
College basketball actually have a shot at if Michigan wins the tournament.
Oh yeah,
I will come out positive on the NCAA tournament somehow. Mostly because Iowa did a lot of work.
yeah.
Iowa and Michigan did a lot of work. But also when we get to golf, best thing that you can do is if you can find a way to bet anyone I pick tonight, if you can find a way to bet them to withdraw.
Yeah.
I have had over the last month, I think like every single week, one of the guys I've bet on has withdrawn in the first day.
Yeah, Dalton's out here ending careers for no reason.
It's incredible.
It's honestly kind of crazy. But
just great luck.
My only gripe is that I bet on anything. So
yeah.
See, if you notice my little tag here, it's April Fool's. I'm actually not good at that right now.
Yeah.
First of all, baseball is a mess. Didn't come close. If anyone's wondering if the 14-leg parlay came, it didn't come close. If anyone was wondering it, I obviously I'm here first of all. Not that I wouldn't, but I didn't come close. I literally lost.
Yeah.
The first game. Just I bet the Pirates to win, and then O'Neal Cruz remembered that he can't play baseball, and then just except for hit nukes and do nothing else. Literally does.
Yeah.
He's a DH, the most DH person of all time, and they have in center field currently as we speak. Simply incredible stuff by the Pittsburgh Pirates. So yeah, that didn't work out for me.
Yeah, my NL Cy Young bet gave up, I think, 5 runs.
Yeah, and most of which didn't have to be given up.
Which really weren't even his fault. It was mostly just O'Neal Cruz ruining my Paul Skeens bet. Yeah. And one of my division winners is 1-5. So bad start to baseball.
O'Neal Cruz versus the Sun is like he's never had a chance.
Yeah.
Literally never stood a chance.
I mean, luckily today he only gave up 1 run, so we're getting back on track.
He'll be fine, but this will be the year he has like a 2.89 ERA, and everyone's like, "Hey, that's really good," but he's normal now, and it's like, that's funny that we're calling that normal, but okay, that's fine.
Yeah, and I was telling Shane before we joined, I'm chasing the Shohei Ohtani home run dragon right now. Dude is yet to hit one. I keep betting it like this has to be the night, and he's just not doing it. So
I'm gonna have to check the odds on a Shea Langoliers finishing with the most home runs this year. I wonder what.
It's got to be right now. They're
probably
see what juicing that right now. They're like,
because he's hot right now, but like, what are the chances?
Plus 4,500.
I might throw like $5.
He's like 11th highest odds.
Yeah,
I think I actually might do that.
I would do it
because the A's will hit like 90 home runs and he'll hit 52 of them.
Yeah,
and like apparently this year, I don't know what their deal is, but that
it's just him and 8 strikeouts. It's pretty much the lineup right now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not great, unfortunately. I mean, it's the first week of the season, so we'll give them a chance to redeem themselves. But yeah, unfortunately we may have jumped the gun, Jake, a little bit. That's
I think so.
Certainly possible that we did that, but
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
But let's go ahead and get into the betting. That's why everyone's here. We have a lot in common tonight as far as what we're all betting, but we do have a couple off-the-wall bets tonight. We're getting started with some college lacrosse. So, Dalton, if you want to take over.
Oh, yeah. We're officially into the meat of college lacrosse season. So we got conference games getting going. So I just have 3 money line bets, and I just parlayed them together. So first we got Virginia at Duke. These are all Saturday noon games. I'm taking Virginia money line at Duke. Duke's off to a solid start, but the ACC always cannibalizes each other, and I like Virginia to get an early season upset. And then I'm taking Penn State money line on the road against Johns Hopkins. I just think Penn State's simply a better team. Hopkins is kind of back, but Penn State's really legit. And then finally, I got Yale money line on the road against Dartmouth because Dartmouth is typically the punching bag of the Ivy League. So that feels like a pretty good bet. And then those three money lines all I just realized, Road Warriors this week. All three of those teams to win on the road, Virginia, Penn State, and Yale, parlay together at plus 393.
Nice.
The Virginia Duke game could be a revenge game for Virginia's football team.
Yeah.
Earlier this year, which is still the funniest national title game for the conference of last year, in my opinion.
Yeah. 100%.
What's silly about the ACC though in lacrosse, because they're not really a real lacrosse conference. They don't even get an automatic qualifier because they're too small of a conference.
That's funny.
It's 5 teams. It's Notre Dame. It's Notre Dame, Virginia, Duke, North Carolina, and Syracuse. That's and so all 5 of those teams, they will play like a home and home against each other in the regular season, and then they'll play each other in the conference tournament. And usually, at least 4 of them will make the NCAA tournament. And so, these teams play each other like a million times in one year. Is it
just the other ACC schools don't have lacrosse, or is
correct?
It that they're okay?
They have women's lacrosse, but most of them don't have men's.
Gotcha.
Because football.
Because
football plus Title IX.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
All
right, Jake, what do you got?
So I made a mistake.
Right. Starting it that way is not.
Yeah.
So there's only a truck race for NASCAR this week. I went on DraftKings and I thought that I was betting on the winner for this week's race, but it's actually just the championship winner for the season. So yeah,
when you said you had something, I was like, there's no way.
I made a mistake. I went back to check on it.
Truck Series future.
I do.
That's awesome.
Chandler Smith to win it. I looked at the date when I went to pull it back up to read it off, and it said November 6th, and I was like, well, that can't be right.
Oh, man.
That's a little ways away.
Can you cash it out?
I'm just going to – I only put
you have to let it ride.
Yeah, I guess you have to.
Yeah, I'm just going to – yeah, we'll check on it later down the line.
Did you bet
but yeah, I guess I have a – yeah, he was the second highest odds at plus 500.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, so I have a Truck Series future, so that's nice.
We'll make a mental note of that to check that in November. All right. Let's get it. That's hilarious.
Wow, so a great start.
Yeah.
Incredible start. The vibes are very high right now.
Let's get into NHL. I just have 2 guys to score tomorrow. I have Jack Hughes and Connor Bedard. Just 2 the guys who be scoring. So those 2 at plus 600.
Nice.
Dalton, you got hockey.
For NHL, yep. I actually hit my 3-leg parlay last week, so I have a shot at getting back into the black this week if I can hit another one. So this week, the 3 games that I'm taking at plus 1.5. I've got the Red Wings plus 1.5 against the Flyers. I got the Kraken plus 1.5 against the Mammoth. I know, right? Those are 2.
Kraken Mammoths.
Oh no!
Those are not 2 teams in the Canadian Women's Football League.
Although I believe it sounds like.
It sounds like if you ever played like the NCAA college game when you were in high school, it sounds like the teams that would be like the made up college or the made up.
Yeah, like you go in RTG and you're playing I don't even know, like the Lauderdale Mammoths or something.
Yeah.
Or whatever the hell. And you're like, all right, sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry about that.
So you're good. And then I got Red Wings plus 1.5, Kraken plus 1.5, and then Jets plus 1.5 against the Stars. Those 3 all parlay together plus 212.
All right.
Shout out New York Jets.
Oh yeah. Geno Smith's going to have 3 goals.
Yeah.
You know what? Might be the same amount of touchdowns he throws this year too.
Yeah. All right, Jake, what do you got?
I have a 4-leg parlay for tomorrow. I took the Canadians -1.5 against New York at +168. I just think the odds are really good on this for how disappointing New York has been this year. I took the Bruins -1.5 at +156 against the Panthers. This is another one where I just think it's good odds for a favorite. Same with the Flyers -1.5 against Detroit. I think these two teams are pretty even, but at +205 for the Flyers to win by 2 goals, I think it's pretty good value. And then the last one, I took the Wild -1.5 against Vancouver. Vancouver has 8 wins this year. So
Wait a minute. Wait.
they've won 8 games,
I don't think I realized that.
including
Hold on.
they
They have 8
yeah.
wins.
I looked it up. Yeah.
That-
Let me see. I think they have a lot of overtime losses, which is why they
But,
don't have a historically low amount of
Hold on a
points.
second. 8 wins?
Oh no. I read that wrong. They have
No.
8 overtime losses.
Oh my
Okay.
god! I was gonna say, I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
we're
mean-
like 70 something games. In. I was like,
looking
they
at
have to be
standings.
relegated. You have
Okay,
to find somewhere
I'm
to put
just
them.
not.
Jake's
Oh,
just not
Jesus
on one
Christ.
tonight.
No, but 21's not
21's
much better.
still terrible, but that's like
Yeah.
that's more than double. I was like,
That's
oh,
like
shit.
what was that? Wasn't it Charlotte years ago that won 7 games in the
They
NBA?
they
or
went.
something?
I think they went.
I think it was a lockout season.
7 and it was
Yeah.
like 7 and 50 something. Or
Okay,
whatever it was.
yeah. I read the
Jesus
I read the
Christ.
standings wrong.
I was
Sorry,
about
this
to
is
say,
a
I'm
rough
like,
start.
there's
for
no
me,
way
guys.
if an
I
NHL
need to
team
lock
won,
in.
won less than 10 games this season, I think they
Yeah.
would get disbanded.
But what is funny though is the Canucks do have they have the fewest wins in the league. The team with the next most wins has 10 more wins than them.
Yeah, so
Jeez.
they're dreadful, but
Yeah, that's
Jesus, I was like,
Yeah, they're still they're still
yeah.
borderline historically bad.
God,
Yeah.
Jake, like,
Yeah,
made it
still
hard.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
awesome.
I'm just gonna have to be double checking everything I say from here on out. I think.
You
I
know
mean,
what though?
it's-
I'm about to tell all your picks though because something just it's gonna hit.
The most
Just 'cause-
uninformed picks ever.
Yeah.
April Fools, the Canucks have 8 wins.
For
Yeah.
real.
God.
Their fans
yeah,
might
those
believe you for a minute.
I mean, it kind of feels like they do this year. But yeah, those 4 come out to plus 3,351. So some decent odds.
Love it.
Pretty hefty.
That's
All right.
healthy. Yeah.
Shane, go ahead and tip us off with the NBA, and we'll just circle back around. to
All
me.
right, so we got the Hornets -5 at -112 at home against the Suns. Hornets again continue to have a pretty magical season, especially by their standards at this point in their franchise. So, going to be excited to see how that plays out in the playoffs. Also, the East kind of good this year, low key.
It's either good or everyone's mid.
All right.
It's hard to know.
Just pouring the cold water on.
It's just hard to tell.
No, I'm not
And I
saying you're
refuse to
wrong.
believe that the Sixers are good.
Well, they're not. So,
Yeah.
well, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe if everyone plays for them, which will never happen for 7
Yeah.
consecutive playoff games.
There's a
Um,
chance that there's a healthy Joel Embiid and a healthy Paul George in the
Hey,
playoffs
listen.
because of the ridiculous load management on Embiid and Paul George got
Not
suspended.
yeah,
in perfect
wasn't
time.
allowed to play basketball for actually for real for a minute. Yeah. We'll see. I'm excited to see if they can actually play games together at the same time in a playoff setting, and just kind of see what that looks like. Because apparently, isn't Paul having a freaking heater tonight? Didn't I see that earlier?
I'm not
Is
sure.
that Paul George?
Yeah, Paul George. I thought
Yeah.
he had 39 through 3 quarters
Yeah,
or
he's
something
been
like that.
playing really well.
Yeah, which is hilarious. Got to earn that money that he hasn't really done anything for. The Timberwolves money line at the Pistons plus 122. I just think Timberwolves is close enough, and I didn't feel like taking the points on that. Made sense. Lakers plus 8.5 at the Thunder. I think they can at least hang around, if not make it a game with the way they've been playing. And then the Spurs at the Clippers. They're just better. -4, -110. All 4 of those probably together plus 1,431.
Nice. All All right, Jake, what do you got?
It might be bad news because me and Shane have very similar
Oh
picks
no,
here.
I don't know.
I went with Pistons -2 against Minnesota. I had Charlotte -5 against Phoenix also, just because I think Charlotte is got a little more momentum right now. They're actually putting together a pretty solid year, and Phoenix is just really like a play-in team this year. Like they just have the vibes of that. But I think Charlotte at home, with how well they've been playing, I think they can get them by 5. Lakers +8.5 against Oklahoma City. I don't think they'll win this game, but with how well Luka's been playing and how well the Lakers have been playing recently, I think they can keep it within 8.
Walking
And then,
bomb.
yeah, pretty much. And then I also had the Spurs -4 against the Clippers because they're just a lot better than the Clippers.
That's true.
And those 4 come out to +1,195.
Nice.
All right. Well, if you were worried about Jake and Shane being on the same page, well, it stops here. So,
Oh no, that makes me bad.
So I got Timberwolves money. I got 3 picks money line. I just parlayed them together. I got Timberwolves money line at the Pistons. I just think the Pistons are kind of in coast mode at this point in the regular season. Timberwolves still have a little bit to play for in terms of positioning. And I got Suns money line against the Hornets because, again, I just don't believe in this Hornets team at all. I just refuse to accept it. And then finally, I got Thunder money line against the Lakers because the Lakers are kind of set where they're going to be in the playoffs. And this is that time of year where I feel like LeBron just kind of shuts it down until the postseason. And the Thunder do still need to lock up their spot in the playoffs. They're still playing for positioning a little bit more.
Yeah, they could be the number. They're only. I think the Spurs are only two and a half games back of the 1 seed right now.
So those 3: Timberwolves money line, Suns money line, Thunder money line, parlay together at +664.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna pick up right where Shane and Jake left off because I have some similar picks.
Well, either 3 of us are going to be sort of happy, or none of us,
Yeah.
or Dalton's going to be happy, maybe, or none of us, I guess.
It starts off. I did take the Pistons -2.
Okay.
Just because, why not? It just I don't know. The line just seemed weird to me, and then I took Lakers +8.5, and then Spurs -4.
Okay.
So. Yeah. Those 3 together +584. I should have added some more because everyone else had something over +1,000. So
yeah, you're probably making the right choice. Yeah,
we'll see.
I just want to throw this out. I think it's so funny that like the play-in, basically, if you go from the 10 seed in each conference up, there is a massive like line in the sand from like the number 10 team to the rest of the conference on both sides.
Yeah,
like 10 games difference. I'm talking like between the 10. It's so funny that it's so clear what's happening, and it's just like, what do we do? Nothing.
Yeah,
really. Like it's really funny that that's what's happening. Also, the fact that the Grizzlies are still the 11th seed when they've won 25 games is embarrassing, and I hate them for it. So, just throwing that out there.
All hate to the Grizzlies.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Also, can we just talk about the fact that in like both of these conferences, you have like 25 games separating the top seed, like the 1 seed from the 10 seed. Like that feels stupid. Like that feels like so much.
Yeah. The play-in is interesting. It's a little better in the East. Like it's 15 game difference.
Yeah.
But like the West is diabolical. Like the Warriors aren't a playoff team. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
In both of the conferences, there's like 5 teams that are like actively trying to win, and then 5 teams that are kind of like stuck being in the playoffs.
Yeah, like they're too good to tank if they want to be held like taken seriously, but they're also clearly not better than the other 5 teams.
And then there's 5 teams that are actively tanking in each conference.
Yes, it's perfectly balanced, just as it should be.
This is parody, right?
Yeah, insert the Thanos meme right now.
Yeah. Oh,
sorry.
Saw all your computer passwords on that piece of paper.
Oh yeah,
I now own
yeah, I own all your stocks.
Yeah.
All right. Next we'll get into some MLB. There's only 3 games tomorrow.
Because their schedule is weird all the time. I don't know.
Yeah, they just feed us 10 games a day, and then like here's 3. But
why would they ever have any afternoon games tomorrow when everyone's off work? That'd be stupid, right?
And then they had like all the afternoon games today.
Yeah.
So
when everyone's finishing up,
I literally woke up at 9 a.m. today, and the A's were in the second inning when I woke up. I was like, "What the hell are we doing?"
Yeah.
I mean, no one's watching the A's right now, unfortunately.
Nobody on the like. How am I supposed to? Why are they playing at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday?
They're hoping nobody
I know
notices.
time difference and stuff, but like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I get it, but
interesting stuff.
Yeah. So I just took all 3 games tomorrow. I'm sure everyone else did possibly. But I have Royals money line, Braves money line because the Braves are just mashing the ball right now like they usually do. And
Looking
then
like they're back a little bit here.
Yeah, and then I have the Giants plus 1.5. The Giants have looked like crap so far this season. I know we're just a weekend, but I'm hoping they could kind of turn this around. And it's in San Francisco, night game. So
Robbie Ray.
Robbie Ray.
Robert Ray.
Yeah, then the Mets have the guy that just destroyed us in the World Baseball Classic going. The guy that gave up a bunch of runs. So we'll go ahead and take that. All 3 of those again: Royals money line, Braves money line, Giants plus 1.5. That's at plus 371.
I like it. Mine's very similar. I took all 3 home teams to cover the spread this week, so I got Giants plus 1.5. I got Diamondbacks plus 1.5 at home against the Braves. Just hoping they can keep it close. And then I got the Royals minus 1.5 against the Twins. Those 3 parlay together at plus 543.
Nice. That's actually a really good bet.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I just took the 3 favorites. Kind of boring, but I went with the Royals minus 1.5, the plus 126, Braves minus 1.5, and then Mets minus 1.5. I'm not convinced about the Giants. I just don't think they're very good, and I don't think Arizona or Minnesota is either. So that was kind of my logic there.
Yeah.
But those 3 come out to plus 1126.
Ooh.
I just think it's so funny that Jake kicked us off with like, here's a NASCAR Truck Series feature bet. And he's like, I'm taking all the favorites on the baseball this week. It's just it's great.
We're all over the place.
Yeah, the levels. There's levels to this, guys. So I'm pretty similar to Casey, except I actually took the run lines for the first 2 games and took the money line with the Giants. So I have the Royals minus 1.5 at plus 126, the Braves minus 1.5 at plus 128, and the Giants money line actually because again I think that eventually they're going to have to like do something. Yeah. And it's the Mets, so they be doing stupid shit all the time. So why not? And all those together is at plus 961.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Hefty.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the Valero Texas Open.
Do we have to?
Yeah. Down in good old St. Antone.
Where the never mind.
Yeah.
I was about to pull a Charles Barkley, but I'm gonna just
Yep.
Where's Charles when you
And then the next episode, he was like, I had some churros down there or something like that.
Charles Barkley is a national treasure.
Yeah, he said,
really
I had some churros and I understand. He said something like that.
So
TNT was cooking when they put together him.
And then they went to ESPN and they're not even doing it anymore.
They're not as fun anymore.
Yeah.
ESPN unfortunately ruins everything it touches now.
Yeah,
correct.
Which is really unfortunate because it really we need something to be good, man. Like we really do. But I don't know.
Bless you, dude. Bless you again.
It's literally like Dalton is so sick of ESPN, he's sneezing. When we talk about it. It's giving him allergies.
Yeah.
You got
But if ESPN wants to sign us or anything, we'll definitely listen. Anyways,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess.
so
That'd sell out.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Valero Open. I just have 3 guys to finish top 20. Saw Oberg on the list, and I was like, "F him," so
Don't
he's
do
not
it.
on there.
I saw
did
he's
it.
the leader. Like he's the
Yeah.
top, the the best odds to win. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
sure, man.
So I took 3 guys top 20. I have Maverick McNeely,
Nice.
Jordan Spieth, and
Nice.
Russell Henley.
Nice.
All 3 of those at plus 463.
All right. Well, Casey, we're either going to make a lot of money this
All
weekend.
right, here we go.
Or
Uh-oh.
So my winner this week is Russell Henley at plus 1750. He's my outright winner. I got Maverick McNeely to finish top 10 at plus 235. And then for my top 20 parlay, I got Jordan Spieth, Denny McCarthy, and Sepp Straka all to finish top 20 at plus 1,000.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I like that.
So for my winner bet, I took Jordan Spieth at plus 1,800. I just think it'd be fun to see him win again. I feel like it's been forever.
Jake stole my notes, man. No, I'm just kidding.
I was going through this list. I almost thought about doing Oberg, but I was like, no, I can't do it.
No, he has to show up on the pod before we're allowed to vote.
I'm not going to be it's not going to be like the Colorado thing. Like, I'm not going to be the one to break this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
I'm going to refrain in solidarity with you guys.
Yeah.
But Jordan Spieth is kind of one of my favorite golfers, and he hasn't won anything in a while, so I feel like it would be nice. So I took him at plus 1,800, and then I have a 3-leg parlay for top 20 finishes. All kind of safe, or I guess we'll see if they're safe, but lower odds. But I got Robert McIntyre at plus 100, Maverick McNeely at plus 115, and then Hideki Matsuyama at plus 115. And those 3 come out to plus 824. So not that crazy, but
So
a little safer.
Real quick, if you guys had to guess how many PGA Tour wins specifically Jordan Spieth has in his career, how many would you guess?
Wins?
Yeah. Specifically PGA Tour, because I'm looking at that right now.
That includes majors.
I would guess.
Did you ask a question, Dalton? Sorry.
That includes majors, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it seems like it does. Yeah.
9.
That was literally going to be.
I was going to say 7.
9. I was going to say 9 as well.
13.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah. But his last win was in
last?
2021.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like it's been a while.
He's had a good amount of top 10s in the past couple of years, but not any wins since 2021. So
yeah, his bank account
just
hurting.
No, he's doing all right.
Well, he won a lot like at the very start, and then
he won 10 tournaments in a 3-year span from 2014 to 2016, and has won 2 since in 2020 and 2021. So yeah, as is life when you're not one of like the 3 best players ever, pretty much.
Yeah,
like, it's kind of how it works. But
so he just needs one more for the Grand Slam, huh?
I think so, yeah, because I don't think he ever got which tournament.
And that's crazy because his last one was in 2017, so he's just been
probably
that's crazy.
Yeah, probably not, but a man can dream, and I am right now. Jordan Spieth is also my winner for this week.
Hell yeah!
Plus 1,800. It just would be fun to see him win. Masters are coming up. I'm not exactly expecting him to do a whole lot there, so might as well bet him for this one. And then my top 20, because at this point, me trying to even think about it at all is not working. Hell, when I even try to be funny, it doesn't work. So I went, not only am I doing funny, but I'm doing I tried to see how far down I could get before I wasn't willing to scroll anymore, pretty much. That's really what the bulk of mine is. So the best odds that I have is plus 200, and it is Christian with 2 A's, Bazoon-height that I said earlier. I called him Gazoon-height last time I bet him. But it's whatever his I have no clue. Bazoon-hoot? Is that what Bazoon-hoot?
Yeah, sounds about right.
And then we got Adrian Dumont de Chessart at plus 300, whoever that is.
Who?
Exactly. And then we have this one, Seamus Power. Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Who is that? And why is he not a captain of the seas? Why? What are we? He's clearly in the wrong thing. He's not doing the right profession. He needs to be pirating right now. And he's a plus 390, so he's not good apparently. All three of those together, it's plus 5,780. So we're healthy.
Nice.
And I bet you this won't perform any worse than any of the other ones I've had.
I was about to say you might be live going in on Saturday.
Realistically, I think I've had of the however many I've done, I've had one top 20 bet even have a chance past the second day.
Yeah.
And usually it's one guy still in the top 20 and then he ultimately falls out of it too.
Yeah.
And I wasn't always betting stupid shit. I was betting I think I had Scotty Scheffler in the top 20 at one point. He didn't do it either, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is going on? I'm the opposite of Jake over there with his plus 18.5 units, staring me in the face every week, telling me I'm an asshole. That's literally what's going on. And I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? But I have to. So.
Yeah, I like it. All right, let's go ahead. Final four. A bit chalky, but still not all one seed. So we have
only two of them.
Yeah. So, and they play each other, which sucks, but
kind of. But
yeah. Anyways,
that Duke game, so funny.
Oh my god, that was the best ever.
I didn't even care that Duke was the team I picked to win. I shouldn't have done that. That's my fault. I don't know why I bothered to do that. But when that kid hit that shot, I was like, oh yeah, we're cooking now.
That was awesome.
Also, Dan Hurley, something's wrong with him.
So what happened there? Was he just trying to listen to the official, or was he actually just getting in the official?
I have no idea, but I'm 99% sure he headbutted him or something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, he said something later this week about oh, that ref was super cool, and said it like he was joking around with him, I guess. But
yeah,
I think in the moment I think he probably was arguing with the ref 2 minutes before that.
Yeah.
And then he was just feeling all the adrenaline. He was like, fuck this dude.
Something is definitely wrong with him, though.
Him getting beat up for that would have been the funniest.
Yes. Absolutely should have, by the way.
He was just
about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I was waiting for
imagine an NFL head coach headbutts the ref.
Yeah.
When he's over, even lightly, that ref is probably going to get taken out on a stretcher just to prove a point.
Yeah.
It was crazy when I saw that. I'm like, is this a real video that I'm watching right now? What was the context of this?
Yeah, they said he was just listening, but it's
he was listening by trying to
aggressive ass listening.
Thoughts through his skull.
I've never listened to somebody like that before.
Yeah. Even if a bar or something and it's loud as hell, you just lean in. He was boom.
Trying to mind meld with him in the middle of the game. It's fucking weird.
He's crazy. All right.
Anyway, just had to get that out there.
I have to ride with him. I have a 2-leg parlay. I took UConn money line.
Yeah.
And then I also took Michigan money line. I don't know what to think. I think that I wish the championship game was Michigan-Arizona, but part of me thinks UConn could pull it off all the way. So we'll see. But I'm taking Connecticut, Michigan plus 278.
I have the exact same thing because just feels right.
Yeah. What do you got, Jake?
So I have I pretty much just took the underdogs for Saturday. I have Connecticut money line at plus 108 and then Arizona money line at plus 102. And then I have a bet for those two teams facing off in the championship, and in that one I have UConn money line at plus 198.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm on the same track as Jake. I have Connecticut plus 108, and then I have Arizona plus 102. I think I like Arizona a little bit more than Michigan right now. Mm-hmm. And if they did play each other, though, I do think Arizona wins that matchup. But I do think if anyone's going to manage to do this, it would be, again, that crazy motherfucker coaching Connecticut right now. Because I think, honestly, his players are probably afraid of what might happen if they lose. That dude hit that shot because he knew if he didn't, he might not make it out of the stadium.
Yeah.
That's I think what's going on with him at this point. So he doesn't want to end up like that ref almost ended up like.
Yeah.
So, I think they would lose to Arizona, I think, but I wouldn't put it past them if they outright won that one. So
yeah. And what's going to be funny is Illinois is just going to fuck all of us.
Illinois is going to
win outright.
Win like 82 to
Yeah.
71. I'm like, all right, sure, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
All that drama to beat Duke just to get bounced by fucking Illinois. It'd be so funny.
That's what I mean. It only feels like the Connecticut can beat either Michigan or Arizona. Like that's my thought process at this point. Like if we want an interesting championship, it has to be UConn.
An Illinois-Michigan Big Ten championship would be funny.
Okay. You could talk me into
you know
that.
what I mean? Like I don't think that would be an awesome game necessarily, but it would be funny to have an Illinois-Michigan championship game in any sport.
Yeah.
Like it would just be funny.
That would just bring tears to the SEC fans'
Yes.
eyes.
There would be someone would be like, well, actually, we beat Illinois actually out of conference.
Yeah.
And then just everyone just piles in like another hypothetical win for the SEC joke of some kind.
Yeah.
Like that's literally what it would be like. So
but all right, so that's Final Four. Damn. Really hope Illinois doesn't just put it on.
I mean, we all know it's coming. We know it's coming. We know it's coming now, unfortunately.
Do you guys have any other bets? Anything else?
I don't think so. I think that's it.
I bet that I'm gonna go to bed a lot earlier tonight than I did yesterday, as Jake and Dalton know.
Yeah.
This morning,
Yeah.
blew.
Dude,
So I'm taking it. You guys had I watched for like the first 30 minutes and
listen, it was a 2-hour show, first of all. Which we
gosh.
did nickel defenders too, so like it was
Okay.
on the draft show, which definitely check that. We're gonna have a lot of stuff coming out from now until
Yeah.
the draft. But it was that, and then we were messing around afterwards. But then I told them all that, like, oh, by the way, I have to like do my actual job after this and like schedule stuff for the Dolphins and Steelers fan-sided sites. And that took me another like 2 hours after we got off the call.
Damn.
So I probably put in, I'd say like a 14-hour day yesterday between everything I did. So I was feeling it this morning.
Yeah.
I woke up and I'm like, and I happened. I got a message from them like, hey, can you post my article? And I was like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm actually not going to do that. And they're like, what? And I'm like, I'll get to it. And they were like, I wasn't trying to like, I'm like, no, I know you weren't trying to like get me to do it like this, man. I'm just letting you know, like, it's not happening right now. It'll be later. He's like, all right.
Can you post my article? It's like, nah.
It'll be later. And he's like, all right, that's fine. That's not as funny. But I also had a dentist appointment and my mouth hurts because I got cleaning, and that's never fun. So, but yeah, it's been a
great day.
Good, like 48 hours roughly or so. It's been a lot.
Speaking of, when is the next draft show?
It should be next Tuesday, and I will be doing safeties. So that'll finish up our initial watch of all the positions, and then I know I'm at least personally going to go back and watch a lot of guys that I didn't get to the first time around. A lot of them are from Jake and Dalton watching guys that I didn't watch, and vice versa. And then from there, it kind of depends on a number of things. Like we'll have the Epic Mock with the Draft Professor guys. That's what they're hosting with that. We'll definitely be doing stuff with that.
And every other draft podcast that you can possibly.
Well, yeah, literally pretty much every other. Like you probably there will be a lot of podcasting happening for sure. So definitely check that out. That'll be a lot of fun. But definitely got to get started on our big boards after the safety rankings.
Yeah,
because
you guys are only 3 weeks away.
Yeah, we have to figure out.
I know.
Yeah, how are we doing that exactly? Are we doing the top 50 again? Are we doing more? Like, I know I'll be able to do more than that this year.
Yeah, I think I might have a top 100 this year.
Okay.
All right. So, but yep. A little bit behind the scenes there, but we'll definitely have a draft show on Tuesday. Wednesday, we will have Masters betting. Yes. When's the championship game?
I assume it's before next, like we are on next, right?
Yeah. What the
NCAA title game?
Yeah, the 4th,
April 6th,
4th and 6th,
Monday.
Yeah,
it's
so
Monday.
Saturday and Monday.
Yeah, so everyone, just real quick, who do you think's going to win it all? I'm going to say UConn.
I'm going to say Michigan.
I'm going to go UConn also.
Wagon.
Arizona.
All right, so a little bit of diversity there.
A little bit.
Yeah, but I guess that'll be it. Like I said, we'll see you guys Tuesday for the draft show, and then Wednesday we will have betting show, Masters focused. We'll obviously have some more bets. But we do appreciate you guys watching tonight. It's a little bit of a shorter show, which I'm sure the other guys are appreciating.